Yes, good day to you. From me to you, it's Happy New Year, right? So if you're wondering that it's late for me, that is for you. As long as I'm concerned, we are still in the new year, and this is January, so it's the first month of the first of the beautiful year, right? So it's Happy New Year from me to you. Besides, you've not really seen any video from me this year, so that guarantees and more validates my Happy New Year message to you. So outside that, I just want to announce to you officially, food is going up. Food prices will be higher this year than they were last year. I think I told some of my friends last year that food was going to go up, and they were like, am I prophesying doom? I'm not prophesying doom. That's the reality, right? So I'm saying that to you now. So if you're seeing this video on my channels, on my timeline, anyway, the truth is it's going up, and how do you arm yourself for it is very important. So you may ask there why is food going up? I can tell you a lot of things. I can go on and on for 5 minutes, 1 hour to explain why food are going up. Right, last year there were lower production, and the reasons cut across flooding, in some cases less water in the early periods, insecurity, terrorism, kidnapping, poor input supply, dollarization, and many more reasons. I can keep listing them on and on, right? But the cocoa of the matter, or the summary of the case, is that lower food was produced last year. More people were bettered last year. Nigeria literally increased the population in the world as we are doing good. So that is the case, right? So what's the impact of this? The impact is that more people need more food and less of it is produced. So it's going to go up. So only those that have the best money can handle it. So some people are wondering that, how much am I even making? That is true. Statistics have it that more than 70% of Nigerians spend over 60% of their income on food. Well, those that are in that category, to God be the glory, is going to 80% of your money. For those that are spending less on food, right? If you want to keep it that way, then you need to improve your source of income to achieve that. But food is important to any economy, more particularly Nigeria. Nigeria is predicted to get 400 million. Are we going to eat ourselves to get to that level? No, we're going to be eating food to get there. And all of these things are what is happening currently right now. I would like to tell you that you need to take steps, literal steps, and not just stay aloof, right? So I'll be giving you a few steps or a few things you need to know to ensure that you're able to match up all of these challenges, all of these expectations, and try and meet up. We shall not die in 2023. We will survive it. And I'm a farmer normally, but then from a farmer to a fellow farmer, if you're a farmer, or to fellow non-farmers, there are simple ways you can eradicate all of this challenge and then meet up with your desired goals and expectations. What are the things you can do? Again, one, I would say that if you're in a tight sector, so those in the medical field and some other fields that are related where they consume your time like a lot, so your case is a bit unique, right? Let's hope that they can pay you well enough to manage the upcoming powerhouse challenge. But if you don't have that availability, kindly research what sector can you invest in and whom can you leverage to invest, right? Investment is now very tricky in Nigeria. You need to open your 4 eyes, not twice, your 4 eyes to be able to choose where to invest in, right? So you want to do that as much as possible. So look for those channels if you're in a tight sector and pour your money into it, or do what it is you trust to give you this money back. You've done that in the past. Just think about it very well. There are places you trust in the past that you can do that. Now, if you're in a more fluid sector or fluid system, right, where you could juggle 1 or 2 things, please pick up a skill, right? It could be writing skill, talking skill, any skill you can pick up, right? Graphic designing skills. Pick that up and increase your revenue. It will help in the coming winter. Winter is coming. It is coming. So it will help you definitely. Now, if all that is said and done, the last part is produce food. Among the people producing the food Nigerians will eat. The reason why we're in this mess to start with is that because we've largely placed all our production value in the north. I'm not saying that they should not be producing these things. It's great that they are producing it. I'm saying that South should complement them. In the South, most of our people are more taken into the industrial side of things and commercial side of things, and that is not good enough, right? So we need to complement the work of the northerners as they produce food and ensure that we produce something. It's just that we're appreciating the play into our strength as opposed to how we play into other people's strength. For example, some annual crops will not easily grow in the south, not because we don't have the land for it, but because of the topography, right? And that's the challenge. So get to produce food. Do urban farming, community farming, whatever farming you can do, do it from your own space, right? Plastic can produce food. You can use sack to produce food. You can do about many things. There are many things you can do than just fold your hands and be looking. Is not good for you, it's not good for us, it's not good for anybody, right? So take active involvement. Well, if you're not looking for a company that is involved in all of this space, Dofma is there. I'm representing Dofma 100%. So we have some package that you can leverage, right? We have the farmland lease and farmland purchase, right? Where you can buy them. Your space is not good enough. Come and buy and do whatever you want to do, crop or animal. We'll also guide you on Epic Game Market. That's not a big deal. We'll do that, we'll connect you. It's all about linkage, right? We have so much network, why can't we link you up with the right people, right? And that's beautiful. And this month, we have promo going on. There's as much as 20% off all our farmland list plan, 20% off all our farmland purchase plan. And if you even qualify, you could get access to free acreage of land for a certain number of years that you don't have to pay for. You know what you need to do? Just try and contact me or click any link you see up or that accompanies this video, right? That will work for you. So outside that as well, you just want to buy land, you don't like land alone, you want to be involved in the production. Well, Dofma is largely cashew producing company, cashew, plantain, snail and bean. I think that things we laterally produce actively. So we have farm system where you don't need to pay for the land. You can just buy the old land, the access to those products and workability around it, and then you can just buy them outrightly, right? It could be ready-made farm, the farms that is already in existence, or it could be farm that is yet to be cultivated. You buy them all the same. So we have promo on them. You can have 10% discount if you buy between now and 10% discount on all our prime and starter pack products, and then you can have 15% off all our premium products as a cut across both plantain, cashew, snail and bean. So just let me know which one you want, but that is you producing actually. But at some join the production gang. Let us increase the production capacity of Nigeria and not just watch Super Story and African magic happen to us, right? You may think it's not a big deal, but then think about those that go to bed hungry every day. Some people cannot afford 2 square meals. They can only afford 1 square meal. And it's not because they don't want to. Some of them are actually even working and earning. But what they are earning is not enough to even help them and their family eat 2 square meals. You think it's easy for you? Think about us that it's not easy for some people's whole livelihood are hanging on just one person's income, right? So please get involved in this sector. In agricultural sector need a lot of investments. Be involved. Don't be negligent about it. Be involved. And that is how we change the scope of things in Nigeria. Once again, Happy New Year. For me to you, that is the reality. Well, every other place is not Happy New Year, but for me, it's still Happy New Year. Have a wonderful day. It is Adeni Shuremi here again. Bye.